What up, though? This is Kurt Steele of the Die Hard Den podcast, and welcome to this special edition of the 2020 NFL Draft. And as always, I'm with my man, Shawnee J.
What up, good people?
All right, the pick is in, people. I, myself, not to blow my own horn, I picked who we're going to draft. I said it was going to be a CUDA. What are your thoughts on the selection by the Lions, my man?
Well, yeah, you and 100 other people picked the food all along. Every analyst,
Uh-huh.
I thought, you always see a surprise in the draft.
Uh-huh.
The ones that the analysts didn't see coming. Drafts always go by script, but looks like this one pretty much did. I was hoping that the Lions would pick, of course, Simmons out of Clemson, the talented linebacker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm a big Michigan fan, but if Ohio State Buckeye can help my Lions, I'm all for it. But I really had Chase Young, but he obviously was taken by the Redskins. I thought Dan Snyder was going to be Dan Snyder and pick Tua or even Simmons. So leave us for Young. Well, like I said, even Colin Cowherd said, talk about taking a guy too high. Unless you are a Deion Sanders type player, I keep comparing him to, you don't go that high because he went over the last 10 drafts where defensive backs are picked in the top 10. They were only mediocre to average or out the league within a couple of years. So I hope our guy, is breaks that trend.
Well, I think he's a different type of player. If you look at it, he was the number one high school cornerback coming out the year he did in 2017, and he really maintained that presence throughout his college career. If you look at his numbers, I mean, my man, over 800 plays, he only allowed what 3 touchdowns. I mean, that's ridiculous. So, I mean, if you look at the size, he's almost 6'2", 205 pounds. He's like 6'1" and what is it? Whatever, how many ever inches it is. He's close to 6'2", 205 pounds. He wants a 4'4", 40. I mean, the guy is talented. He knows how to press coverage. And one thing that sets him apart from his predecessors, especially with Aurorier, he tackles. He likes to tackle. He's a big physical tackle at cornerback. And he likes to play press coverage. And that's what we were missing when we lost Darius Slay. And I think it's going to be a good marriage with him and Desmond Trufant coming over from the Falcons. And I think the big contributing factor was it's a virtual draft. This circumstances for this draft made it where it was going to be hard for teams to want to trade up to draft, say, Tua, because they couldn't actually have their medical personnel get their hands on Tua and actually give them an examination and work them out themselves. So it's going to be hard to kind of mortgage your future to give away your draft picks for a person who's had a hard amount of injuries throughout his college career. So that's just my take on that. I just think it was going to be hard for the Dolphins or any other team to trade up to take Tua. And I think the Lions were pretty much going to be drafting number 3 overall. I think it's a big need for the Lions. The Lions ranked dead last in pass defense last year. They were the last team.
No pass rush.
No pass rush, but you need corners. I mean, when you have that lack of a pass rush, you need corners. Now, there's other defensive linemen that are out there in the draft, and the Lions are second in the league right now in cap space. So they have enough money to go out and get a defensive lineman to make up the difference. So that's where I'm at with that. I mean, I see it. I like to pick myself. I think he's, we talk about Deion Sanders, and to me, Colin Cowherd has lost a lot of credibility with me, especially in the football ranks, especially talking about Tim Tebow and someone who Cam Newton reminded him of Tim Tebow, whatever it was he said. I'm like, dude, you can't talk to me about football right now. I mean, I'm pretty much over Colin Cowherd in football. To make a blunder like that, comparing someone to who was not even around football at that point, where he made a comparison about a player, it's ridiculous. So not saying he doesn't know his sports, but Cowherd is, he's a good personality. He likes to make some controversial statements, but I just don't put a lot of faith in what he says. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I hear you.
Looking at the draft, what are we going to do on day 2? That's going to be the big question. Where do we go? Do we pick up Cesar Ruiz out of Michigan? I mean, that's going to be a player that he's versatile. He can fit that mold of he can play center and he can play guard. So I think that may be one of the routes that we may go on day 2.
Well, we got a second. We have 2 third-round picks. Yep. The second-round pick, I definitely want Jonathan Taylor. I want Taylor so bad. Okay, I give you a cool. Just give me my Taylor. Give me Taylor. Okay, if it have to be J.K. Dobbins, it'll be Dobbins. Just 2 suck eyes, run until they go to win.
Yeah.
But give me a damn running back. Just give me a damn running back. I'm not.
It may be J.K. Dobbins. Go ahead, no? It may be Zach Moss.
I'm not sold on Zach Moss out of Utah or what's his name from LSU, that little dude.
Clayton. I know you're talking about the little guy having a name. I mean, he's a good player. I mean, I like his versatility.
Cam Akers out of Florida State. Not sold on him.
What about? Well, your boy might find out of Boston College may fall down the ways. He may be one of those guys, AJ Dillon. He may fall back into that 3rd or 4th round. So he may be one of those SODs still of the draft type of player. So but yeah, now that's what we have tonight. Breakdown of the draft pick, Jeff Okudah out of Ohio State, cover corner, can tackle. He's big, he's physical, and he's going to replace my man, Big Play Slay, as he moved on to the Philadelphia Eagles. Anything you want to say to the people for the rest of the night?
Well, people, like I said, still stay safe from this COVID-19. Don't go out too soon. I don't care what the government says. You use good common sense.
Yeah.
And let's hope the Lions make some wise choices. Give me Jonathan Taylor tomorrow and a pass rusher and offensive lineman. It has to be Cesar Ruiz. It could be Bredesen out of Michigan's teammate, Ben Bredesen.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to get back with you guys tomorrow night. Hey, if you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, hit the like button, hit the share button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And hey, we'll see you next time tomorrow night after round 2 and 3 right here on the Die Hard Den podcast.